Welcome, every soul listening. Today we peel back the layers, deeper than they dare go themselves, to reveal a truth about those who watch you from the shadows. They lurk on your life, peering in, sometimes from a distance, sometimes a little too close. You feel it, don't you? That weight that you carry in the quiet moments. It's the burden of knowing they want to see you fall. And while their intentions may be hidden behind masks, they reveal themselves in small, twisted ways. First, understand this. Some are watching, waiting to see if the seeds of chaos they scattered in your life have sprouted. They wonder if the lies they whispered have tainted the hearts of others against you. They've slandered your name, tarnished your spirit. And now, with sinister satisfaction, they watch to see if you are bearing the weight of their dirty deeds. This is their first reason. They need to see if their attacks are taking root. If you're struggling under the poison they poured into your life. But here's what they don't understand. Not yet. In their world, chaos thrives. In yours, resilience reigns. Yes, they may catch glimpses of you bruised, but never broken. You stand tall, like a lone tree against the storm, unyielding, undaunted. They want a trophy of your downfall, a mental satisfaction that your suffering validates their wickedness. Yet, every time you rise, every time you wear a scar like a badge of honor, it unsettles them, it unravels them. Let's talk about this sick satisfaction they seek, this twisted pleasure in your pain. Yes, it feels raw, knowing that there are those out there who relish in your suffering. It feels surreal, like walking through a dream where familiar faces turn hostile, revealing their shadows. But let's face the truth. They do it because somewhere within their own light has dimmed to nothing. When they watch you rise, they are reminded of the hollowness inside them. And in their jealousy, they latch onto your pain, your struggles, hoping it'll mask the void within. Here's my advice to you. Give them nothing. Not a single crack to look through. Not a single piece of vulnerability to cling to. They seek validation in your downfall, but let them be denied. Silence is your power. Don't engage, don't react. Keep building in silence. Every time they expect you to stumble, walk a little taller. Every time they hope for your hurt, heal a little faster. Your victories, however small, are a testament to their failures, and with every step forward, you unmask the desperation in their hearts. Now let's speak about jealousy, that old venom that rots the soul from within. You have to understand this. Jealousy is as ancient as time itself, a corrosive force that consumes those who harbor it. Your enemies, though they may deny it, are jealous. Jealous of your strength, your resilience, your light. The way you keep moving forward when they would have given up. They despise your joy, your laughter, the way blessings seem to follow you like shadows in the sun. This is their second reason, the jealousy that gnaws at them day and night. They may hate you, but they are drawn to your light like moths to a flame. Every time they see you rise, every time they see you happy, it's like a wound that never heals. And so they watch, hoping to catch a moment when your light flickers, when your strength wavers, just so they can feel a little more comfortable in their darkness. But you, my friend, were built for this. You were built to carry your burdens with grace, to stand tall when they would have crumbled. In every trial you faced, you have come out stronger, wiser, more resilient. And the very things they throw at you, the lies, the slander, the rumors, all they do is polish the diamond that you are becoming. So, let them watch. Let them waste their time and energy while you keep building, keep growing, keep rising. Their greatest fear isn't your downfall. It's your unstoppable rise. The more they watch, the more they see the unstoppable force you are becoming. One day they'll realize that their efforts to pull you down were what propelled you forward. They'll see that, in trying to break you, they only sharpened your strength. And that's when you'll understand the gift in all of this, the realization that you were never alone, that your spirit has been watched over, protected, and that every battle only made you stronger. You may wonder why they're still there, clinging to every step, every move. They're not there to support you, no. They're here because they can't stand to see someone they once knew soar so high, touch something sacred and pure that they fear they'll never hold. Envy is a hungry beast, and it's driving them to stay close, hoping to witness your fall. But here's the truth. The closer they get, the more they burn in the light you radiate, the light they can't reach. If you're in the middle of it, feeling the weight of eyes on you, knowing there are people waiting for your downfall, I want to tell you this: don't carry that weight. Their jealousy, their bitterness, that's not yours to hold. It's their burden, a reflection of their own emptiness. They see what you have, the peace, the strength, the resilience, and it's a reminder of what they lack, of the courage they were too afraid to find in themselves. And yes, I know it hurts. It's painful to know that while you're working to build something real, something true, others are watching with spite, with envy, hoping it all crumbles. But every time you feel that weight, remember, they're watching because they can't look away from a life that's alive, from someone who is genuinely, openly themselves. They're trapped in their shadows, and you are not. You walk in light, and that is why they can't turn away. First, here's what I want you to do daily. Let them talk. Let them speculate. Let them wonder. Let them lurk in the shadows, but don't give them a single part of yourself. Don't let their opinions, their envy, their whispers sink into your soul. You've got bigger things to focus on. Pour your energy into those who love you, into the work that fills you, into the dreams you're building. Every ounce of attention you give to those shadows only gives them strength, while it steals from you. And you, my friend, are meant to grow, to thrive. Pray every day not for them to vanish, but for the strength to walk on regardless. Pray for God's peace to fill every part of your being so completely that no envy, no jealousy, no lurking shadow can touch it. That peace is a fortress, a shield that keeps you moving forward. And every time they throw stones, remember, stones are just stepping stones for someone like you. Now, to those who have already walked this road and come out on the other side, who've known the pain of betrayal, the sting of envy, and come through it stronger, I want to acknowledge you. You've shown something powerful to the world. Your light hasn't dimmed. In fact, it shines brighter for all you've endured. So how did you do it? How did you rise above the noise, the lurking eyes, the shadows? You learned, didn't you, to guard your peace like it was precious gold. You realized that not everyone deserves access to your life. You built boundaries, fortified your spirit, and kept your gaze focused on the horizon. You let them look, but you never looked back. And what else? You turned their envy into fuel. You used it to push forward, to prove not to them, but to yourself that you could go farther than they imagined. You didn't need their validation. You only needed God's. And you didn't let them dictate your story, because your story is written by the divine. Every chapter of your life is proof that they can't take away what's meant for you. Remember this: you are here on a journey of light, and shadows are drawn to the light like moss to a flame. Their jealousy is a sign that you're on the right path. They see you going places they can't touch because they chose darkness when you chose growth. So keep choosing growth. Keep choosing God, peace, and purpose. When it feels heavy, when you sense those lurking eyes, turn to God and ask for strength. Ask for clarity, for the ability to see the truth, not the lies they try to weave around you. God knows your heart, your motives, your spirit. And His opinion is the only one that matters. The rest? It's just noise, distractions that only have power if you let them. There's a lesson in this for each of you, one that could set you free. Freedom isn't just about cutting people off. It's about learning to live unbothered by their existence. Let them lurk, let them wander, let them keep their eyes on you. Freedom is when you stop needing to prove anything to anyone but yourself and God. It's when you know who you are so well that no opinion, no jealousy, no hidden eyes can shake it. You don't need to justify your blessings or explain your growth. You owe no explanations to those who chose to spectate rather than participate in your journey. Real freedom is knowing that your life isn't a stage, and their opinions are irrelevant to the plot. You are living for something higher, something real, and every day you walk in that truth, you become untouchable. So here's my final word to you, my friends. The listeners who have endured, who have risen, who have known the sting of jealousy and the weight of lurking eyes. Let them stay in the shadows. Let them wrestle with their envy, their bitterness. That's not your battle to fight. You are called to walk in light, to keep building, keep loving, keep shining. And every time you rise, they'll feel the burn of what they could never achieve because they chose hate over healing. Remember, there is power in staying true. There is strength in silence. And there is a beautiful, unstoppable force in someone who chooses God's path, who chooses to walk away from drama and towards peace. You are that force. You are the proof that light will always reveal the shadows, that love will always conquer hate, and that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Let them lurk, let them obsess. But you keep moving, keep building a life that even they can't look away from. Because at the end of the day, their hate is a testament to your power, your grace, your strength. And one day, they'll realize it was never you who was in the shadows. It was them. And in that moment, you'll know you've won. That you've succeeded not in tearing anyone down, but in lifting yourself to a place they could never reach. Walk on, unbothered, unstoppable.